Hello friends, this is Hook Setting Adventures Fishing with Puddin', and we have a hook setting adventure for you today. I'm here in the beautiful Jackson Hole, Wyoming on a little short holiday, and I thought I'd get some fishing in. So come with me as I try this little creek here. I think it's called Pacific Creek, and then shortly we're going to be going over to the dam for some cutthroat and some brown trout. They said the fishing's great, so we'll find out. I'm going to try a couple of things here before we head over to the dam. So let's get going, because it's time to go fishing. Okay, here I am at Pacific Creek, Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Now, I didn't get to bring my equipment, my pole, so I'm using a loaner. And Clint, the go-to guy here in Jackson Hole, told me I should start out with this spoon. I've never used a spoon other than a Foley spoon there for skipjack, but we'll see what we can do here. Now, I did manage to bring some of my stuff, a couple of lures like the blue fox. All right, fish on, fish on. Yeah, my first Wyoming fish. Come on up here. Slow, hold still there, you. Look at you. Rinse you off, get a picture. Yeah. This, friends, is what it's all about. Not sure. That, I think, is a cutthroat, I think. Well, that was wonderful. This is what it's all about, friends. I've never used a spoon, but it did what I needed it to do. I'm going to try this this spoon a little bit longer, and then I think I'm going to switch over to something that I brought, my blue fox. Now this is gorgeous country here. Okay, here we are at the dam. Looks like they've got 4 gates open. All right, fish on. Well, fish off. Fish on. There we go. Let's see if we can get another one. Something bigger. Let me have a big brother. That one was in kind of close. Fish on. Fish on. Fish on. Here we go. That's a good one.
Don't sell worms in the park anymore.
Really?
Yep. Don't want an invasive species, so to speak. There you go.
Fish on. Wearing these squall fish out. Okay friends, let's see what's a night crawler will do. Every fish loves a night crawler. All right, fish on. Nice one. All right, friends, let's see what we got here.
Got a little more weight to it. That's a what we call a squaw fish. It's a rough fish. They're tough fun to reel in.
Yeah, he's got a fight to him. Reminds me a lot of a mullet. Oh. He's made it home.
Yep.
Maybe. Can you say this is a squaw fish?
Squaw fish, yeah. It's a Utah chub. It's actually what it's called.
Okay. Going back out there.
There's some pretty good sized ones out there.
Yeah. Well, that had a nice fight to it. Hey, he says that this dam doesn't generate electricity. It's, I guess, just flood control. Oh, thank you.
There you go.
Appreciate it.
But it works.
One thing I've noticed about this right here, it's clean. I couldn't tell that somebody's been fishing here.
Yeah, it's actually pretty messy with a lot of line laying around.
And that right there is my pet peeve.
Oh,
you know,
man.
people will bring their stuff from Walmart and lay it down and leave the bag from Walmart.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I don't get it. Well, didn't your mama teach you to pick up after yourself, or what?
If you carried it in, just carry it back out. Fish on. Here we go. Another good sized one. Another squaw fish. They're slippery fish. Not much to grab a hold of. Is a fish. Yeah, there's something.
We can pick it up with 3 weights in a spinner.
There we go.
A little cutthroat. We got 2 kinds. We got the fine spotted and a Snake River. That looks like a Snake River there.
Well, they're lively little trout.
Yeah, they are.
He didn't want to get his picture taken. Now, what's the size limit here in Wyoming?
So, lake trout, you can keep 6 fish here, 1 over 20 on the Lakers. And then you keep 2 cutthroats, 1 over 12, and then a brown trout or some other kind of trout. We'll get them in here. Yeah.
I don't remember what the brown limit is because I've never caught one. Hadn't have to worry about it. But the rainbow, we can keep 7. And I don't recall. I think over 24 you have to throw it back.
Yeah, here it's just 1 over 25.
But now, as far as eating goes, I prefer the smaller ones.
Yeah, the great big ones, they have more fat in them.
There we go. Well, thought I had it. Now there's a place, one thing that I've learned in my years of creek fishing is bluegill, panfish, they're not jittery at all. I've caught some you know, unbelievable bluegill right up under my legs. They'll just flat, you know, with a trout, you can spook a trout.
Oh yeah.
But bluegill, I go to this city park and fish sometimes. And of course with this COVID, everyone takes their kids over there to splash around in the water. Don't bother me. As long as you stay out of my hook, I don't care. Well, I was out there fishing at a pond in a park one day, and the lady's out there with, she's got a golden retriever. And it's doing what golden retrievers do, you know, it's jumping in the water. Well, she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. Lady, don't be sorry for a dog being a dog.
Yeah.
I said, he ain't bothering. About that time, I hooked into a nice bluegill. I said, them bluegill, they don't care.
Yeah.
All right, friends, it's about to call it a day. Okay, friends, that's about it for today. What a fantastic hook setting adventure this has been here in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Thanks, Clint, for taking me over to the Jackson Dam to catch more cutthroat than I could ever imagine catching. I'd lost count of how many we picked up. And wow, those wacky squawfish, they kind of remind me of a mullet or a gold shad. But we caught plenty of them. If you have the means, I highly recommend coming here to Jackson Hole, Wyoming. If nothing else, just for the fishing. But as you can see, it's beautiful country. Now we've been hearing reports of bears here near the cabins. So we're waiting to see some grizzly bears. I want to see some of those buffalo. But this has been a great trip, and I appreciate the chance to come here. I hope you've enjoyed watching me catch fish as much as I've enjoyed catching all these cutthroat trout. And this is the first time I've ever in my whole life caught a cutthroat trout. What a fight they were. Lots of fight in them. Thanks for everyone who has subscribed to the channel so far. And if you've not, please do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. And while you're at it, just go ahead and hit the like and the smash the bell icon down there so you'll be notified every time a video comes out. This has been Hook Setting Adventures, Fishing with Puddin'.